Day number nine. Number nine. Number nine with the Advent. It's a real shame we're not going to get the Beatles again because today would be the perfect day for them, but we've already had the Beatles. They're gone. They've left the building. We can't get them again unless I just look at Sergeant Pepper's again. If it rolls that way, then I suppose we'll have to, won't we? It'd be too funny not to. Day number nine. There we go. 9th of December. It is a Thursday, and I have spent most of last night wrapping Christmas presents and writing Christmas cards. Really wish I didn't have to do it quite so early, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're not. You're not of a sort that we're familiar with. And here's me saying there'd be no surprises. Look at that. This is... I tell you, this is an unusual one. Because looking at it with the naked eye, it does look a lot more pink than it's coming up on camera. But on camera then, if it'll focus, it's like... It's got little sort of swirls of color in otherwise clear dice. That's really, really bizarre. In a good way, though. I mean, I tell you, it's the perfect vampire dice as well. So it is a D10. It's got just that really fucking unique swirl of color in it. That's very nice. I've not really seen a dice like that before. That is, it's subtle, but it's cool. I quite like that. I'm curious now, because I don't think we're gonna get a whole set of these. If we were, then we probably have seen them already, or we're gonna see a lot more of them in the next couple of days. But that is super fucking unique. I like that. Okay. Enough about this dice. Let's give it a roll and see what it is. It's a ones place D10. That means newbies, sorry Beatles, you ain't in this one. So let's give it a roll and see what happens. Fuck is that? Can you see that? It's a 9. Number 9. Number 9. Some things are just destined to be, I suppose. Christ. Where's my list? Number 9 on the newbies. Number 18. And if this is the one I've already... Oh, it isn't. Oh, I was going to say if this is the one I've already reviewed, then I'm going to be quite embarrassed. But no. This is something else entirely. Let me go grab that. So, dark country. Not just Ireland, but the musical genre of dark country is one that I don't think gets enough representation. I'm not going to be a 16-year-old and say that it's underrated, because that term is ironically very overrated at the moment. But it is. It's one of those genres that doesn't get a whole lot of airtime because people hear country and they think, ugh, Kenny Rogers. I love Kenny Rogers, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't have time for their history, and that's all right. Listen, everybody's got their line. Like, everybody that says they like every kind of music will always exclude either rap or country or pop. Those are the exceptions. But I've got a soft spot for country. An Imaginary Appalachia by Colter Wall, an American country musician, is, as far as I'm concerned, a peak example of what dark country can do. And it's a dark album, not just the color scheme. No. The tone of this is... It's spooky. It's frightening. I dare say it's dark. In a good way, in the best possible way. It's a lot of what country does best. Bit of melancholy, bit of storytelling, and a whole lot of acoustic guitar. Now, it is American country, of course, and certain people will draw their line at American country. I myself prefer Irish country when available, but this is some quality. This is some top-notch stuff. And look, you can see there's a coyote chewing upon a cigarette on the cover. Imagine if that was a line in one of the songs. Speaking of the songs, we got 7 of them. It's not a very long album, which is quite good. If anything, I would say that you could listen to this in an afternoon over your lunch very, very easily. And they all bring something slightly different to the table. I mean, the opening track, "Sleeping on the Blacktop," is one of those ones that's just kind of that's a drive time hit. Whereas something like "Caroline," featuring Belle Plain, easily easily the most southern name I could imagine, almost comically so. Um, it's a lot more sort of melancholy and sad. Where something like "Sleeping on the Blacktop" or "Living on the Sand" or even "Ballad of a Law-Abiding Sophisticate" is more of a banger, to use the parlance. Jesus, I'm slipping into all the young person fucking words today, aren't I? It's one of those Thursdays, I suppose. Anyway, I need to recommend one of these songs. And hmm, it would have to be for the sake of being the most dark country song I can think of, I'm gonna say "Sleeping on the Blacktop," just because it does a lot that I think anyway the genre excels at. It's energetic. It's a bit melancholic, as I say, to use that word again. It's got a lot going for it. Plus, it's the first song of the album, so if you listen to it and you think, "Oh, hey, this kind of slaps," that's the last one. I promise. I'm not gonna use any more of those terms. But if you think that that's what this album does, then keep listening. It's good shit. And that was number 9. Number 9. Really, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with both these actually. This is a good omen for the day, and I hope your day is just as good. See you tomorrow.